Ladies, welcome back to my brand new channel for Girl Women Only. I'm your beautiful host, Nikki, and on this show, we talk about love, life lessons, and leveling up, leveling up, leveling up. Ladies, it is 2020, so you need to be on 20. Now, as you guys know, this is my safe space for women. We do not judge, we do not condemn, we do not embarrass. We are only here to uplift, inspire, and encourage. Gentlemen, you are more than welcome to sit in, but the minute you come for my ladies, the minute I come for you. And I promise you, honey, my block game is super strong. Okay, so let's get into this. As you all know, Valentine's Day is 2 days away. And some of y'all are going to be extra salty. I can't say anything because I've been part of the Saltine Cracker group. But I want to give you some tips to kind of help you circumvent that. I know what it's like to be in Walmart and seeing all these elementary school kids, junior high kids, high school kids buying bears, big cute teddy bears for their girlfriends, getting all the balloons. You're getting the Valentine's Day cards, you're buying something for your little sweetheart. You're watching these little kids go through this. I've seen this and been like, damn, does anybody love me like that? Like, I'm a good person. Why don't nobody love me like that? Like, what the hell? I know what that is like. I've sat in the office with women who have gotten flowers and I haven't gotten a damn thing, right? I know what that feels like. But ladies, listen to me. I'm going to offer you some tips and tricks to help you circumvent the Valentine's Day blues. And being that it's on a Friday this year, see, that's the thing that gets you because it's kind of like in your face. Like if it's during the weekday, like a Monday or a Wednesday or Tuesday or even a Thursday, it's not a big deal because it's not in your face. You kind of go home and kind of shut the door, eat pizza, watch all your romantic movies or your I Hate Men movies and be done with your life. But on Friday, it is in your face because people typically go out on a Friday. So people are really going to want to celebrate this weekend. So ladies, here are some tips and tricks that I hope that you utilize or at least try, because believe it or not, Valentine's Day is simply a day of love. That's how I look at it now. Like it's just a day where you express love, and it doesn't always have to be romantic love. You know what I mean? It could be like a friendship love or a sisterly or brotherly love or a affection that you have for your children or, a best friend love or a let's hang out with my girls love. Like you can express love in so many ways. It doesn't have to be romantic. So if you don't have someone who is romantically showing you love, that does not take you off the hook from showing love to someone else, including yourself. You need to show love to yourself all the time. So let's talk about some ways that you can circumvent what I call the Valentine's Day blues. Okay, so we've already established that Valentine's Day is just a day that you show love, right? So how about, ladies, we do a random act of kindness? I don't even know why I'm doing a Janet Jackson. But how about we do a random act of kindness, right? It could be something like paying for someone's parking meter. It could be buying 3 people in line coffee. It could be something as simple as, paying for someone's dry cleaning. It doesn't have to be anything overly crazy, right? But it can be something that shows another person that I see you, I want to be kind to you, and is a day of love and kindness. So I want to extend that to you. There's nothing wrong with that. Ladies, if you're in the office with women who don't have a significant other or who may have lost someone or just may happen to be single, there's nothing wrong with putting a rose on their desk or saying, may I please give you this rose just to show that I appreciate you, right? Because listen, it's an act of love. It's an act of kindness. It's a random act of kindness. And it's not something that people, I don't know, they don't expect it. So it makes it that much sweeter. So since it is a day of love, let's show people some love. Okay, the second one. How about volunteering at a school? Now, I don't know I don't know what the rules are nowadays because I don't have any young kids. I don't know what the rules are, but if you are able to volunteer at a school on Valentine's Day, listen to me, it is the best. Because if you ever want to see pure love, listen. A kid like an elementary school kid, oh honey, they got their Valentines, they serious with it, they got their candy, like they understand love in its purest form. And sometimes just being in the atmosphere of love, right? Because these are their classmates, these are people that they go to school with. It's not a romantic love, but it's just a showing of love or an act of kindness, right? So they're giving their peers and their classmates Valentine's coming from their heart, right? It's so cool. It's the purest thing, and it's love in its purest form. It's not romantic love, but it's friendship love. And it's nothing like being surrounded by that thing, right? You can even, I don't know, get your child's teacher a mug, maybe a Valentine's Day decorated mug, or maybe their favorite teachers, and say, here, I appreciate you. We're showing appreciation, right? So you can volunteer at a school. How about a nursing home? Can you volunteer at a nursing home on a Friday night? I'm sure you can. How about you call up some nursing homes and say, hey, I'm not doing anything for Valentine's Day, and I would love to show love or support to someone else. And I think the elderly is definitely a way to go, because these people most of the time have known love. And if their spouse has died, or, they've been placed in this home and their kids are busy with their lives, they definitely feel alone. So why not go and volunteer where love is being shown or where love is needed, right? The third thing I think is more about showing yourself some love. How about you go buy yourself some sexy lingerie and walk around the house in it by yourself, for yourself? Now listen, ladies, let me tell you something. Never underestimate a good bra, a good pair of panties, some thigh-high stockings, and a garter belt. Honey, you'll be like tweet. Like, ooh, I had to touch myself. Ooh, my hands over my body. Ooh, like, listen. In fact, that's what you need to do. Go on and get you some sexy, it has to be red, some sexy red lingerie, honey. Get the bra, sit your titties up. Get your nice thong panties, or if you're a big girl or a curvy girl like me, get you some boy shorts or bloomers, whatever you want to call them. Girl, get you a garter belt and some super fly thigh highs, honey. Put some tweet on. I promise you, you're going to be touching yourself like, yo, try it. I promise you, it is like the bomb. So show yourself some love. The next thing, how about having a Gal-entines Day? Hang with your girls. Like, I'm sure there's a couple of y'all who are single. Like, everybody doesn't have somebody, right? So why don't y'all go out and put on your freakum dress and hit the club? Or why don't you go out and just celebrate each other? Go to dinner, have a spa day, get your nails done, get your feet done. I don't know. Go to a wine tasting, honey. Show each other some love. How about you guys have, or you girls have, a Gal-entines? How about you spend it with your family? I mean, hey, when I had my children, and I was divorced, I made a big deal out of Valentine's Day. I got my kids balloons. I gave each one of my kids balloons, especially my daughter. I gave her a balloon. I gave her a card, and we went out as a family. So maybe I wasn't sitting beside a man, but I had my kids, and that was just as fun. Like, hang out with your family, like hang out with your children, show them that they are special to you as well. Like, I'm telling you, man, we're trying to get rid of these Valentine's Days blue, and there's nothing like hanging with your family. In fact, how about this? If you have a girlfriend who has kids and she's single, oh, y'all get together. Like, y'all can either get together at somebody's house, because a lot of times people may not always have the money for Valentine's. So y'all need to get some women in the neighborhood who may not have a spouse. Y'all get y'all kids together. Y'all could be having wine. The kids could be having fun. Y'all could be baking cookies. Like, y'all could be doing so many fun things, watching movies. Like, girl, spend it with your family, right? How about you gift yourself? I love this. Is there something that you've been eyeing? Is it a piece of jewelry, or is it a pair of shoes? Is it that bag? Maybe it's a new pair of earrings, or something like a blouse, or some dope outfit. Honey, gift yourself. Hell, you put up with you every day. You deserve it. Okay, and then, I'm sorry, I don't know why my camera did that funny thing. And the next thing I would definitely say is, honey, if you just feel like you cannot get enough romance, girl, get your romance novel. Get you some wine. Get fucked up and read. Like, it ain't nothing like a Zane novel, honey. She's so nasty. Or get you a Fabio novel. Get you a romance novel, honey. Put on an audio book. I think even Audible has